Hey, what's up everybody? Nicole here. I hope you guys who are watching this video are having a great start to your school year. All my Oregon friends who are not starting school yet, I hope you guys are enjoying your last days of summer. And as you can tell by this title, it's all about college. So all my junior and senior friends, this is for you guys. I have made a juniors only video about ACT and SAT, and I made a senior only video about graduation, not exactly graduation, but what to expect, like my top 5 tips for my senior friends graduating. So this one is a good combiner because it's all about what you're going to do after high school. So some of you guys are kind of thinking about like workforce, college, military, or trade school. I mean, those are the options, right? So the most popular one are college. So if you guys are interested, some of the junior and seniors who are kind of like exploring their options, this is the one that you may want to look into, the number one thing you should look into. To some of the people who already was like, no, I'm not going to go to college, I'm going to go to military or trade school. This video is very informational if your friends are going into college, so you kind of get what they're getting themselves into. So let's get started. Now, there's only 2 types of university. There is college, just straight college, even though some colleges are called community college. I just call it college. I will get to that. And then there's university. So I'm going to start with the most popular college option, which is university. So I'm going to give you the overview of it because I've been to 2 different types of schools in my life. I've only been to a community college for a year, and I've been to a small university for a year, and then I'm transferring again to a kind of a bigger university in Portland. So university, the landscape is pretty much flat. I don't know why they decided on flat, but thank God they did, because if it's a university on a hill, it would be hell. hell. So yeah, it's on flat land. You're not going to sweat that much. You're just chilling out. It's pretty good. And the thing about universities is actually it's a town inside a town. Let's just say, for example, Corvallis. They're home to Oregon State University. So they have their own little area where it's just Oregon State University, and the rest of it is just Corvallis. So it's kind of a little split. Same for Eugene, home of University of Oregon. It's their own little town inside Eugene. So it's pretty cool in that way because you're involved with not only the school but also the town. Which I'm going to get into is bubbly culture. They want you to get involved with the school, either through sports, clubs, different events that they have, Greek life if they have it, and all that fun stuff. So they want you to get involved. And I feel like if you get involved with your school, you're going to have the most fun and the most experience out of your college life. I mean, those are pretty good, like positive inputs, but the only negative input is the tuition. It's sky high. I don't know about the other places where you're from, but in Oregon, it is ridiculous. Like my tuition from the Oregon State University Cascade campus was around $13,000, I think, per term. It's expensive, but there are scholarships that can cover some of it. So now we're going to go on to community college or college. Let's cross out community. I'll explain that. So the landscape, it's on a hill. We don't know what. I mean, college size can vary. It can be small, it could be big. My community college was pretty big that I went to, and the reason why it's not called a community, I mean, if you look at university, it is definitely part of a community. Community college is not at all part of a community. It is very isolated. It's on a hill, very isolated. My community college was on a hill, just a few, like, drive it down, it's very isolated. There's no, like, restaurants or fast food nearby or anything like that. It's ridiculous. So please, people, can we just make a movement to change the community college name to just straight out college? Instead of Central Oregon Community College, it should be Central Oregon College. That's it. And with the isolation setting, you're not going to get a very bubbly and a really good college experience that you wanted. There's not much going on. You're just going to school. You're waking up, going to school, go home. That's it. That's what you're getting out of a community college. Those are my two negatives, because I didn't have that great. When you're entering your first year of college, you want that good foundation for college, like a good college experience. Like community college and colleges, they won't help you with that. They're like, you know what, you're part of our shit. Just, you're boring. You're boring with us. So yeah. But the only good thing about colleges is tuition. Even though university, the only bad thing about university is also kind of the best one is tuition. Tuition is pretty cheap. I remember my tuition over at COCC being around, give or take, $1,500 per term. It's pretty cheap. Now that you know the overview, now you're kind of wondering, what do I want? Which type of college do I want? Well, it really depends on you. Are you the person that loves to be in the center of everything, likes to be part of everything? In college, were you part of everything? Then if you say yes, you're going to university. You're going to enjoy it there. If you're the wallflower, studious, not fun person that just wants to focus on education and nothing else and is boring, then college is the right thing for you. Everyone's different. I wish I could have just went to a university and call it good, because my first year, it wasn't that fun. There's only a few clubs, but it was not that fun at all. So for all the bubbly people, don't go to a community college because everyone else says so. Just go to the school that is right for me. Like in high school for me, everyone said, oh, go to community college, you'll save up money. Well, yeah, it's going to save money, but are you going to have fun? Hell no. Hell effing no. You're not going to have fun at a community college. No way. Especially when you don't have a whole lot of friends like me. So, yeah, just do a little soul searching. Do your homework. Which one do you want? And, yeah. And good luck with your final 2 years of high school. For those juniors who are kind of stressed out about, let's say, ACT, SAT, there's going to be a link, I think, right here. And then for my seniors who are, like, don't know what to do with the whole, like, coming up to graduation, like, really good tips, then you're going to find it right here. So, without further ado, see you later!